Hello everyone. This is a video where I wrap up this week's edition of The Economist. Uh, yeah, I was behind, but now finally getting up to schedule. Hey, that's video production for you, though. It's a harsh mistress if you get stuck or trip or can't release videos for a couple days, got a backlog. Divided into three parts as always: organization, security issues, tantalizing tangibles. Again, this is a spreadsheet of 160 nonprofits and think tanks and other societies. Pretty much anything you can cover is mentioned in these 160 plus units. Check it out for anything from gun policy to immigration to extreme weather. So there was a special issue for those of you who don't read The Economist or just rely on my videos. A special issue is kind of a mini issue within the regular issue. That's why there's no page number, because it's literally just page one of the special issue. China and their military capacity. Of course, things have been getting hot. I've mentioned China quite a bit here. They are a superpower. They're really the only one, it seems, who can give us a run for our money for the military because of, their location and whatnot, and the strategic importance of Taiwan. They lack an air and navy, really. They have, two aircraft carriers, neither of them very functional. They lack competent professionals. People with upward mobility generally did not choose to join the PLA. That's People's Liberation Army. That's the military of China. Also, political ideation might be a problem. Like the old USSR, the current China has political officers who hold equal rank with commanding officers, but sometimes have more clout, and there can be clashes just as there was in the Soviet command structure. Gonorrhea is making a comeback. So, as much as I, am a Westerner and praise Western civilization and what it has done, man, can we be stupid sometimes. Look at all the diseases that are making a comeback. You've got, leprosy, for God's sakes, is also returning and spiking. And now you've got gonorrhea, which is returning and is growing resistant. And this is actually due to the fact that medications for things have become so effective. A lot of people have stopped using condoms. They just use birth control. And they don't think anything's going to happen. And if it does, a pill's going to solve the day. Man, this to me is just pure Western decadence. Also, too, a practice that's happening a lot is people are getting high before they have sexual intercourse and forgetting to take safety precautions. Surveillance and capitalism. A lot of Silicon Valley companies and startups are trying to get criminal justice money. The marriage of capitalism to criminal justice has been bad for everyone. Yes, everyone. Obviously, it's been worse for poor and minorities. But, the prison industry has ballooned to serving like 2 million at any given point in time. And, if it worked, I would have no problems with it. But it doesn't work. And the fact that we keep on just incarcerating more and more people, independent of population, shifts in population, increases or decreases, proves to me it's not working. I mean, we're a country of some 300 million people. We've got 2 million incarcerated at a given point in time. Are we going to go for 3 million? 1 out of 100? Going to be like a local lottery that everybody wins? We've got to come up... Well, first of all, we have to look at what's creating these problems. The systemic issue. And we need to come up with alternatives. We need to get rid of sentencing laws. They're really bad. But I do have some lighthearted stuff to wrap us up. So, Uber made a profit this year. It's only done that twice. And I know a lot of people who Uber to pick up spare money. I personally don't think it's a very good business model, but hey. And realtor rackets. So, realtors, this should not come as any shock, have professional organizations and societies or whatever that represent them. And doesn't every profession. From being a carpenter to school teachers to whatnot. So that makes perfect sense. Apparently, though, they've been fixing fees, and I guess a lot of which, well, not a lot, but some portion of when you go to do your mortgage, fees are being tacked on by the realtors that are going to themselves. independent of, say, their commission. And this has created one of the reasons for artificial price hikes and one of the things that's keeping housing expensive. Now, I myself am not in the market for a house, but I know people who are, and in fact, one of the people who is looking for a house is a buddy of mine who is Ubering. So this was actually pretty fun. Thank you.